As you can see, we've greatly simplified the login process now. You can choose a selection of how you wish the users to log in, whether very simply with a username, password or email. If you want higher security at different levels with passcodes still, then we can incorporate that into the system. When a standard user actually enters the system, they will only see their personal detail here and any plans that might be active or they're actually associated to. This is just for basic information. Their My Details is now simplified with new tab system, giving their organisation details, their private details, home working statistics, security, etc. and logout. When it comes to the setup of the system, the organisation structure is very easy to implement and actually can be read from the old system or updated as we go through a new system. You can see here there's a typical set of organisation structure here, and we can see an emergency control situation where we've got head of services, etc., etc. The staff related to that service will automatically drop into here. When the locations are in, the locations that the users are actually located in will fill this in, and if a communicator is required to simply communicate to that group or perhaps at another level, a user can be assigned here, and it will actually assign a communicator panel in here which would say, in this case, emergency services or emergency planning, and they would only be able to message to their emergency planning people. So you can actually have several different messaging panels assigned to one person. In this case, I'm assigned right at the top level, so I can see the whole organisation. I can go through this way, or I can go through messaging. Here we can see our dashboard now is very similar to a high-end communication system. It's picked up my name here by default. We can see we've got the ability to email. This is two-way email now, where we only had one-way email before. SMS text messaging as usual, two-way, and text to voice as well. So if that's checked, it will send the message written in here to the landline number given as work or private, and it will read it out as text to voice to the user if that facility is available on their phone. We've got the different ways we can send to people over here, and we can send multiple attachments too. When we look towards assigning the message to people, obviously people have to be in the system or they can't be communicated with. And we've got a word search, we've got pages search from the number of pages through the system, and we've got alphabetical searches too. Or we can go back to all. So a single person search would be something like this, and I can then tick this myself, add and remove user, and you can see I'm added into the two. If I just remove that for a moment, I can then go to the organisation structure. I could pick out a particular group. We can see the users here. I can select all if I wish, or individually, and add and remove to the selection set and close. I'll then create my message and subject line if I'm using email. Obviously no subject line for SMS texting, and then send the message. Looking at replies and responses, these are the messages in this system that have been sent, and we can see they're split into email, SMS, etc., etc., and we can show recipients here on any type of message. Okay, so we can see by different coloured dots and icons whether these people have received or responded to messages. We can see email and SMS tags. Obviously you can't reply to a voice to text, but if IVR was required as a push button system, then we can look at to incorporate that as well. If the message is long, the message can be extended to show more details. If I wish to look at other people's responses, I can click on different buttons to show those. If we have a situation where people haven't responded, then we've got the option to check all these people or check them individually and resend the message. So in reality, we've got several new parts to the system. One is the functionality, two is two-way email, not just one way. Third is text to voice. We've also got the IVR opportunity, and we've got the not replied contacts. Plus then we've got the trash, but nothing's deleted in the system. That will actually go into an archive bin. Going home now. The plan manager is obviously an important aspect of Battle Baton technology. It's very easy to create new plans. Just going through the system as you would do normally to create something and then create, and that will actually then set a plan up in this list, only showing to those who are actually assigned to it, of course, or actually plan managers or plan editors. If I take this one as an example, we'll look at this one. Here's the general info, which can't be changed. Different types of plans can be incorporated. Different people can be added to the list. The activation code is, as previous, is automatically created. Assigning the plan is very straightforward using the new tree style. So this one is assigned to emergency planning control. So if I save those changes, then when I go to assigned users, I can see the managers, the plan editors and the staff associated to this plan. Document management is very simple and straightforward. Any number of documents can be uploaded or downloaded and attached to this plan, so that when the plan is activated, these documents actually go to the plan managers and the plan editors. Any re-upload of a document will actually save it into an archive, so you have a full record of all documents uploaded to any plan at any time. Notifications related to plan activations appear here, and they're actually linked with the communicator system, but give you an overall dashboard snapshot of plan activity. When it comes to BIA linked data, under construction here, the BIA system that people are showing great interest in, and that could be an option to go forward. Going home, panels can be collapsed if there were more panels that were made available to the user, and these can be moved around. Just really user interface, making things a lot more simpler for people, a bit more clarity, and we hope you like the new setup. Thank you.